Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day today. It's a good day for me. Um, kind of playing on my last video with I had the five kind of disappointments of the last 5 years. I'm going to give you my five pleasant surprises of the last 5 years. Now, they're not my favorite fragrances of the last 5 years, but ones I didn't think I'd like that much and ended up really liking. Um, and that's it. Again, as I say with all these videos, my video, my five, you can pick whatever you like. You may not like any of these. You may love them more than I do, like I said. But it's okay. We're all different. So these are my five pleasant surprises that I bought in the last couple years, really. Uh, let's get right into it then. First one is going to be Ralph Lauren Polo 67. I've got to get a bigger bottle of this. This is just ridiculously, for the type of fragrance, it's not my style of fragrance, like I said, generally. But this one is just, there's something about it. Yeah, pineapple, citrus, sage, juniper, vetiver, some of the notes. Just a pleasant, sweet, modern, woody uh, fragrance. Yeah, in the vein of YSL myself, YSL Invictus, but not a dupe of any of them. Uh, it's sweet but not overly loud with a touch of that polo class, you know. It's just a nice fragrance. I see this one starting to get a little hype. I imagine it's just so easy to wear and so likable. Like, out of all them types of fragrances, this one is fastly becoming my favorite of that genre. You know, yeah, really nice fragrance, guys. Honestly, if you haven't given it a try, give it a try. Especially if you like the new fragrances that I mentioned, the new modern masculine that I mentioned. Uh, Next is going to be that Montclair Pour Homme. Pine, cedar, sandalwood, vetiver. Just a pleasant, dry, woody, cedar, sandalwood mostly. Masculine fragrance with some maturity and depth to it. I really enjoy it. And a nice, clean white musk in the base. Just a very nice, woody fragrance, really. It's beautiful. Not a bad performer either. Next is going to be one I wasn't sure if I was going to like, and I've got two bottles of it now. That's the Moschino Toy Boy. I'm not a big fan of the bottle. You know, mostly it's the teddy bear head. If it had been smaller, it would have been fine. It just kind of looks like a bobblehead almost. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Rose, pink pepper, nutmeg, clove, vetiver, sandalwood. A very unique but still wearable, spicy, woody, floral fragrance. I get a lot of nutmeg and clove spice with a big hit of the powdery rose, slash pink pepper combo. A nice woody vetiver and musk base. My kind of scent, honestly. Spicy, woody, powdery. Just my kind of scent. Like I said, I wasn't 100% sure. The name, the bottle, all that put me off buying it for the longest time. And I listened to a lot of listened to a lot of reviews online saying, "Oh, it's very floral, rosy." And it does have a lot of rose, but to me, it's more spice and wood than rose. The rose, pink pepper is kind of just giving it like I said, a bit of a powdery floral vibe. Very nice fragrance. Next is going to be one I know some people hate, but I just loved it, and that's Bentley Absolute. Bentley for Men Absolute. Incense, cedar, papyrus, sandalwood, oud, pink pepper, ginger. Just a gorgeous, spicy, smoky, dry, woody fragrance. Again, very unique. Some don't like it. My list, though, I do. I love it. Some people get pencil shavings from it, which I do agree with. There is that kind of vibe to it. But I mean, who hates pencils? I mean, I used to love when we get to. I know some of you young people may not know what I'm talking about. But the pencil sharpener that was always up the front of the class, you put your pencil in, and it's like an oval, and you put it in and you grind it down. I used to love taking that off and dumping it out because you get the smell of the pencil shavings, the wood. I mean, what's not to like? Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. Last but not least, I was going to try to include one, but I just got to include Hugo Boss, the last few releases of the Boss bottle line. You know, the Elixir, the Parfum, the Absolute. I haven't tried the Triumph Elixir yet, but I heard it's very good, so, but I can't speak to that one. So these three here. Yeah, the Parfum, the Elixir, and the Absolute. My goodness. Leathery, slightly smoky, earthy, even a little sweet. The Parfum was gorgeous. The Elixir, you know, spice, woods, just great. Patchouli, cocoa like patchouli. Just, yeah. Just Hugo going in a more darker, mature kind of way. After years of like subpar releases and below average releases on the Boss bottle flankers, we got these three pretty much in a row, and the hype is real on all of them. If you've been putting off buying a Hugo Boss like I was, because it's Hugo Boss, and like I said, honestly, the last 178 flankers of the Boss bottle line, just some of them been all right, some of them been a little good, but most of them have just been, like I said, mediocre. But these three here, and maybe Boss bottle Triumph Elixir, again, I don't know, but I heard it's really good, are just some of the best designer fragrances I've had the last, quite honestly, 5-6 years. Just ridiculous. Some of the just best fragrances I've had, these three here. So if you can get them, guys. Give them a try. That's Boss bottle Parfum, Boss bottle Absolute, and Boss bottle Elixir. Just great fragrances. So yeah, guys, that's you know, 5 pleasant surprises of the last 5 years. Really, is these whole. And again, none of them are going to be for everybody. I know a lot of people, it's like a 50-50 on this, a 50-50 on this. You will notice that most of these, my fragrances that I like, are woody and spicy and dry and masculine and more spicy but not really dry, more sweet, spicy, woody, smoky kind of deal. And this is just a big surprise to me that I like this as much as I do. Everything about me that I know about me says I shouldn't like this as much as I do, but there's just something about this. It's like the Polo Blue Parfum or whatever it was. I'm not a big fan of the Polo Blue. That one was really nice too. And that's kind of what this is. There's just something about a Polo fragrance. When they do it right, they do a really good job. And like I said, there's a bit of that touch of that Polo class. Again, I don't know what it is. Could just be a mental thing to my mind. But try this one out, guys. If you're like me and you're not a big fan of the Invictus, YSL YSL Live, or myself, I mean, those type of fragrances, you might just like this one. You might just. Although I like YSL the original one. But, yeah, great fragrance. Great fragrance. Surprised the shit out of me. It really did. So, all right, guys, that's it. Tell me a few of your surprises in the last few years and kind of why you like them. Even if nobody else likes them, don't be afraid. You're allowed to like what you like. So I guarantee somebody's going to get on here and talk shit about one of these three, if not all of them. I guarantee it. And I couldn't care less because I like them. So, all right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.